Well, it's a lovely story, and the book was just published last week. And when Steve let the folks at the University of Manitoba, which is here in Winnipeg, know that we were going to be in town, they've arranged for a couple of events tomorrow for you and I to spend some time doing what we're doing right now, talking about the old days, the good old days, the frontier times at Ball Lake Lodge on the English River before the terrible tragedy that your people are still struggling with, the mercury poisoning before all that happened. As you said, it was just the best camp in the whole wide world. I believe that Barney Lamb and his family, and you and Joe Loon and all of your families together built that place and built it into just the most extraordinary place. It's actually positioned on sacred ground. Wasn't that beach for a long time by your people considered to be a sacred spot?
Yeah, that was like where, when the smallpox epidemic hit our people, they say that we could have numbered in 100,000, throughout the English River system. People were just being thrown in the water. They were either the dead would go to the water, in order to try and kill the disease from spreading. And it was then that they called that place Capital Albany, meaning that, like you've seen our fires when we have funerals, wakes, there's a fire. That's what there's a fire on top of the graves. So the clothing had to be burned. All those things, and it was in that. It was right where the campus was one of the burial sites, massive burial sites. And now, I think for some reason Barney had said something in the order when he was told that, well, okay, tragedy happened here. Can we make something good out of it?
Right.
It's like.
Well, what I liked was the idea that your people and these American businessmen would spend time together at that sacred spot.
Yeah.
Right? That they got to come, that they came to that sacred spot without necessarily knowing that it was, but it was. Right? It was. And that they came away informed by the special nature of that place. I'm sure of that. And I know I was. I've spent my whole life informed by the experiences that I had there with you, Steve, and with your friends and your family. And it was my greatest fortune to have that opportunity to be with you, and I'm so delighted that we get to spend these next couple of days together, and I look forward to many opportunities to tell many more stories together.
It's so nice, to talk about those days,